Right, hello, and here we are again in aisle 2, currently sitting in a spit, and I know what I have forgotten to do because I'm being an idiot. Let's just pause that there. I forgot to clean my glasses before I start. And it's, if you don't have clean glasses and you're doing World War II stuff, believe me, it is such a pain in the ass. Basically because, he says, you end up chasing things that don't exist. Not sure if you've ever done that before, but it's very easy to do. You must make sure your monitor's clean, and also glasses if you wear them. You end up chasing specks of dust across the screen. And I'm waiting for Frosty to come on to tell me he hasn't started his food yet, and now he's going to have to cook it and then put it to one side for a couple of hours like he did yesterday. But I don't feel guilty, Frosty. You should know what's going on, mate. You should cook earlier, that's all I can say. Right. If anyone's got any questions, please jump in. Hopefully I'll get going. Not that I think anyone's there, so let's have a look, see what we've got to do. Right, moving. Let's get cracking. So, throttle forward. Magnetos left and right on. Fuel up. Fuel pump 5 times. 1, 2, 3. You can count this in your head if you want. 4. Hey, Dampy. That was quick, matey. Didn't have much of a break there, did I really? But hey. Waggle me wiggly waggly around till the light goes off. Look down there, do nothing yet actually. I'll do that in a minute once I've got the plane started. You've been waiting. Have you looked at the YouTube version yet? Tell you what, it looks absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's have a look. We've got the fuel up. We're going to open both little flaps there. And then we're going to squeeze the buttons. And now I've got my switch working, I can actually go back and change these controls to what they normally are, which is not up, it's down. And that's for my mixture, which is where it should have been. So now when I start this, it just goes straight away. Look at that. Put my brake on. There we go. Right, okay. There'll be a few more coming soon, Dampy. If you got any friends, you can always invite them. Just going to put these 3 switches on down here, which are basically pitot. What's the other one? One's a pitot, one's a radiator flap on automatic, and the other one is a fuel pump. I'm going to move the rudder over, so that's moved up to the top, and we're going to adjust the elevator. If you look at the elevator here, this is where it's pointing up, and that's way too high, so we're going to move it down. I know what I did say I was going to do, and that is put a switch on this vent. Now I've got to try and remember. I don't think this switch does anything. Let me just try and see. Yes, it does. Toggle mirrors. Oh dear. Don't want to do that. So what else can I use? What does this one do? Oh, start. Can't use that one. What does this one do? Oh, can't use that one. This one? Oh, nothing. If I have that one as toggle mirrors, which is getting rid of that, showing this to toggle mirrors, that means I need my sun visor, is it? Nope. What's it? Oh, not spelled like that. Jesus. What makes you think I was sitting slightly to the side there? No. Wonder what it's called. I don't know. Let me say OK here. Hover over it and see what it says. gun sight tint screen. It's a bit of a mouthful. So we're going to do a search for gun sight tint screen.
The customer said amen.
Yeah, hey, oh, you're in there. He said it in both. Right, okay. So hopefully we've got a gun sight tint screen and on and off. That's better. And mirrors. Toggle on and off. Yep, that's working. Excellent. So I just need to put this on. And we've got a sight. And we should be able to, now what was that? Yep, there we go. Everything's working. And we're good to go. It's a little bit quiet. I don't know whether it's... Hey dog, coming in? Now I'm going to turn my side of it up. I don't like to turn my side because you get too much echo coming in through the microphones, but let's turn it up a little bit. And the game's that one. And when we go back in, it'll probably be too loud. Oh man, why does your thingamajig keep coming up so much? It's a pain in the ass. Anyone? Yeah, no worries. Right, let's have a go and let's see how this goes. Right, little bit of throttle. What was it, after or during, you mean? It was quite good fun, wasn't it, to be fair? I quite enjoyed yesterday. It's the first time I've been in the Spit for a long, long time. No, it was quite good. I'm going to hit that wall, aren't I? I can just tell. But I've got to learn the I-16 again because it's such an amazing little clown airplane. So I do need to do that. It's good fun to fly. It's just stupid, but it just works. Right, let's see if we can get this. I know what I haven't checked yet. Make sure my flaps are up. Okay, full prop. BF 109. A little bit more forgiving in the air. Really nice. I usually fly that, to be honest, but there's nobody on this team yet. So I don't mind jumping into this or the P51. Let's just drop this down to there. I'm just getting used to the way this handles, to be honest, at the moment. But yeah, BF 109 when I'm on the German side. Occasionally I'll jump into one of the Fokker Wolves, but then I have to remind myself I could fly the P47. I don't think this is in this mission at the moment. That came out later. All I remember is when I first started on the German planes originally, it took me about 20 odd attempts just to get a Fokker Wolf in the air. I remember. Whereas now, you know, they're not so much of a problem. BF 109 is probably the easiest of all of them. You've just got to get used to the engine and then learn and use it to its best, which is booming and zooming. So the way to play that one really is you have somebody or two people up high, and by high I mean about 3,000 metres, and somebody down low, and you just suck somebody onto your tail, and then you start throttling away because there's nobody can keep up with you. And then the people at top see the gunfire, throttle back, dive down, shoot, and then get back up in the air. I did it the once we was on, it was perfect. Dropped down all the way from up there, come down, pulled it up nicely, bang bang, went back up to the air, back up at 2,000 feet. And then realised I'd just shot the wrong person and shot one of my eggs. It was brilliant, but the wrong team. I don't know what she's doing at the moment, probably watching telly. It's just you got to play the plane to the strengths. If you start trying to chase Spitfires down and get into a turning game, you lose all your advantage, which is your energy, to be fair. And once you do that, you're sort of in the death traps of an I-16. It's a pity we haven't got anyone on flying the I-16, because believe me, you watch somebody who knows what they're doing in that, and they'll start taking out all the German aircraft, because they can't touch it for turning. It's so slow as well, and they're always oversped, overpowered. I need to cough, excuse me. And that thing just turns. As I said, it's a clown car, clown plane even. I got somebody out there already. Is that you, Stu? Oh, it could be Dampy. Please, Dampy. Forgot to shut my canopy, but that's fine. I wasn't going fast enough to make that turn. Need to get back. It's not what I wanted. Yeah, the BF-109's nice, but that's got a good history, to be honest. I think when the Fokker Wolves came out, they were quite feared. BF-109, especially when it's in its yellow nose skin, looks absolutely brilliant. Where did he go? Just lost him then. There he is. Turn into it to make it difficult. Increase the height, keep your eyes on. Roll over, come on, roll over and don't lose it. There he is. A little bit more power, a little bit more RPM. Same manoeuvre again. The thing is, what are the price? I mean, a lot of the World War II things even are that cheap during the sale, which is still on, that you can buy two for the price of one, you know what I mean? Up, I don't want to do that. Where's he gone again? He'll be up my ass in a minute. Hey Mark, good evening, you coming in today? Where's he shooting me already? That's not nice. Can I just say, tomorrow I am going to be out. We've only just started, there's probably one aside at the moment. Just get into whatever you feel. There is, what was I going to say? I like the moisture showing up on the cockpit. That's the wing noise. I thought that was in fire mode. Can't see him. Oh, there he is. Right. Turn left, I looked over the top, which I shouldn't have done. Right, I haven't even switched my radios on yet, so I've got no backup. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Let's do that. Radio check. Oh, thank you, Rodney. You're coming in to fly. Oh, shit. Sorry, Dampy. Are you coming in to fly with us? More than welcome to fly. As I was saying, I'm not going to be in tomorrow night. I'm out. And there will still be fighting going on. There'll still be people in here from round about the same time. So don't think because I'm not streaming that something's not happening, alright? So the other guys will still come in, so just feel free. You know where it's at. Okay, I'll go through the startup again. Push the throttle forward all the way. Put the 2 magnetos on. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Put the fuel up. Pull the pump and primer out 4 or 5 times. I wasn't counting then. If I do it too much, it's just going to flame quite a lot.
116 said, no, unfortunately, I'm a player.
You're a console player, do you, me? Oh. Sometimes Windows is a pain in the ass, and I think I can understand being on a console. Ah, you're welcome, no problem at all. Console players of today are the PC players of tomorrow. You do realise that, don't you? Right, use this waggle pump forward and backward multiple times till the little light goes out. And all we're going to do now is lift the 2 little flaps. Sorry, my view there is a bit all over the place. 2 little flaps there and there. And then we're going to hold the 2 buttons down. And then as soon as the engine catches, we're going to press the mixture forward. Put a bit of throttle on, put the brake on. And then let the plane warm up. And we'll go down and change a couple of positions of some switches. We're moving the rudder slightly to the right to counter the torque. We're then going to put the radiator on, the pitot heater and the fuel pump. And we're going to move the nose down, otherwise when you try to take off you're going to end up sort of sticking your nose so high up in the air you'll take off too early and crash. So just pull back on there. Finally. Yeah, no worries, matey. And then we've just put the gun sight targets on. Yeah, come up the channels. If you're not sure, come into TS or something. Okay, this time I'm going to remember to shut the door because it sounds, or shut the canopy. It sounds incredibly like someone's shooting at you when the wind's blowing. Okay, give it a little bit of throttle. Put the right brake on. Well, there's only one brake. Put the brake on. Little bit of rudder. Don't go mad with it, otherwise you're going to tip up and hit your nose. And then I'm going to slow down a little bit. Not sure who that is. That's friendly. Need to put my radio on because I forgot. Put radio channel A. Radio check.
Yeah, copy.
Has he got his radio on? I've got my radio on. That channel A, yes it is. Let's just check to make sure I've got the radio control set up.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hey, hello matey, you alright?
Alright, how are you?
Oh, good, thank you.
I was going to go German for a change, but I saw Dampy's on the German side and I owe him a couple of kills from another server this morning.
Ah, fair enough. Let's see if that's working. Radio check.
Copy.
Could be he's not on. Right, okay. As in, not on the radio.
You got an email?
You on the radio, Frosty? Or you just having a fly? Let's turn that over there slightly. A bit of a screw motion. Lift up a bit, otherwise I'm going to hit something. Not too much, otherwise I'm going to stall. Put the safety on while I'm thinking about it, make sure that pops up. Okay, Okay, dropping the RPM down to about 2.6. Feet off pedals for now, just your back to toes. Just trim the aircraft slightly. Little bit of right ailer on there, just a fraction. Bit more. That looks alright. That'll do. Pick up a bit of speed. Turning out. Radio check. Not sure if my radio is
Copy,
working or
copy.
not. Yeah, I found my joystick was, my throttle was broken last night when I finished. And fortunately managed to fix it all by myself. With a soldering iron that I bought in the 1970s, 80s that still had gas in it, would you believe? Which was quite lucky, popping the throttle back. Somebody flying next to me. Not sure if it's my comms not working or someone else is in a try radio again. Radio check.
Copy,
Probably
copy.
got no key. Okay, I've got 2 planes there. There's my first 2 chasing. Not sure who's who. Got 3 planes, or is he fell apart? He's gone into the water. See, what was the button? Is it that one? Okay. Radio check. I think that might have been Dampy. Oh no, Frosty played Gork. Oh, Dampy. Killed. No, matey. Can't hear you. I can, I wasn't sure whether I was broadcasting or not, but I couldn't hear you at all. Not sure what happened to Dampy there. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. It might be my end, I don't know. It's quite difficult at the moment to sort of work out whether it's me or you. And that's in the wrong place as well, which is a pain in the ass, as is that. So I can get back in before my plane crashes. Yep. That's better, now I can see what's going on. Okay, we've got somebody just gone up. Radio check. Assuming this is a friendly. Being shot at, so. It's really difficult to see them against the sea part there till they start moving again. Now you can see them. Right, him turning left, that's fine. Who's in the spit? Just turn left. Radio check, copy. You can hear me, you got your wheels out, whoever it is.
Contact.
It's a bit weird, I can't tell if it's my radio or not. If that's you, Mort, you got your wheels out if you're in the spit.
Thanks, mate. Sticky blinding there.
Yeah, I was trying to call on radio. I don't know whether you could hear me.
Yeah, I think the volume's low for some reason.
Someone's shooting me. Yeah, just had my butt kicked, not sure who that was. Oh, I think Dumpy might have flown into the back of me. I'm not really sure what happened there. Look at my plane. Did you fly into the back of me then, Dumpy? Yeah, feels like it. Feels like it. I think you did, didn't you? I don't know, I'm going to have a look. Oh, that's broken my legs. Let me just have a little look. Oh. Battle damage is out now. Chat show hide is out. What the hell's going on with this plane? Where's my radio? Let's go to options. No, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I thought something. Yeah, it did go a little bit weird. Yeah, that's what I thought. Coccyx as well, even that. Right, let's have a look. That's all up. Can't start any tests here. Wavelink game, yeah, that's all there. Maybe that needs to be up here a little bit. Trouble is, that's going to make that should be all right. Let's try this. Can't do a test in here, but all this looks fine. All that looks fine. Let's see what happens now. Right, let's jump back into a plane. I'll do a radio test in a minute, matey. Okay, forward. If not, I'll have to restart the game.
Have said, looks like something didn't update correctly in that old mission.
What was that, matey? Somebody just crashed into me, by the way, it wasn't me. I'm not sure whether it was me with no head or what there. Right, lift up the flaps. Oh, no, that's fine, don't you worry. Sometimes it happens. It's all very eager, isn't it? And then next thing you know, karang. That was the sort of crashing noise. I'm not sure if you realise that. Yeah, my radio's not working at the moment, which is a little bit of a bugger. But I'll see what we can do. This Jeep. The weapons on. I still got the sun in my face. I had the sun in my face when we started yesterday. Right, let's put the radios on. If it doesn't work. Radio check. Radio check. Turn up a bit.
Tank Cab said, I've jumped into a 190 even.
Oh, that's good. That'll really work out whether my audio is working or not. Right, we've got somebody up. Mort, copy. Can you hear me? Just respond, please, if you can. Really quiet. I'll be too loud in a minute, you watch. I had to turn it down yesterday a little bit. Let's try options.
Mort's radio was working before I switched, so should be hearing you.
Yeah, it's whether let's turn that up a little bit and that up a bit. Yeah, Mort.
Pop back over up debug.
Yeah, no worries. I know what to do. Left control, left tab. Switch on here. Yeah, 1 2 1 2 transmitted, no problem at all. Can someone else transmit? Just transmit. Let's see what happens. And coalition comment. So we're all in the same thing. It's coalition blue. You're still in there. Have I got any control over volume? Yes, I have. Look. Move this over here. On an individual basis as well. One, two, four, radio check.
Yeah,
Seems like I'm actually broadcasting, but not hearing a lot back. Which is a little bit odd. Okay, right, let's get going, eh? Thanks for sorting my planes out from yesterday, Kev. Now I've got a bit of volume by the sounds of it, as you can tell by the engine sounds.
I'm not hearing myself back on screen.
No, you won't do necessarily, because some of the sound's not pushed through. I could be having a audio problem, but I'll check that in a minute. I'll jump back out, jump back in again just in case. I mean, it all worked yesterday fine. I've just turned some knobs up, and now I think what's going to happen is I'm going to end up with something being extremely loud, probably.
Can you hear Mel when he's speaking?
Alright, let's get going. Because that audio is going to come bleeding through my mics, that's the problem. You see what I mean? It's quite a drone, and that will be picked up by my mics, then that will be fed back through, which it is, and then that quietens the game down, which is why it's normally quiet. Did I put my legs up? Yeah. Go out of here. Nope, can't do that yet. It's such a weird noise in this thing, isn't it? So I'm going to have to turn some of that down. That's better. When I stop talking then that noise isn't there. Otherwise it triggers the mics, and the mics have got gates on. But I should be able to hear you. 3301, check, radio check. I'm not sure why it's not working. I'll have to jump out and then go and check it. I don't mind going Germans if we need more Germans, but at the moment I think there's not many on. I think Stu might be coming on. Move the safety over. Try not to spill my tea on me like I did last stream. But I would if I had got one. I'd try not to spill it, but I haven't got one yet. Yeah. You can hear me fine. Okay, so if you do left control, left shift and tab, make sure that you're in that one mode, and when you try and broadcast you should see it light up red like I did. This wrong button, that one. So 1, 2, 4. Okay, you can see it broadcasting, and you've got to be on the aerial. If you click on here, it's not that bit you want to see, it's this bit, and then you'll see if it's broadcasting. SRS, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, okay. Smitting twice. Oh, let's get this back now. A little bit far forward there, dropping the speed back. We're on Thursday, aren't we? Wednesday. Let's go a little bit lower. This is Old Town. It's in here over there. Is it raining? Oh no, it's the tip of the prop. Keeping down low because I think they've got flat cannons. Want them shooting at me. They're just up there to the right. My glasses keep sliding off, which is a real pain in the ass if you wear glasses. Especially when they're varifocals, they slide down your nose and you know you can't see anything. So let's go around this corner and go and have a recce. Check my 6. Is that something up there? Just clear. That's their base. Nice big glare. Sounds like I can hear somebody else. I went on the runway, I can only assume they're up in the air somewhere. Probably down our base looking for us. But, more fireworks. It was going on quite late last night. It just sounded like it was in a war zone. Didn't say anything, couldn't be bothered to look out the window. It's a cloud. Just coming inland. Back down to base, noise. Is that shots? Thought it was. Someone's coming up to join you, if that's you up there, Mort. Hangar right, turn right. Ah, that's where they are. This might be somebody trying to escape. That's where he's going that way, otherwise he couldn't land down there. Got damaged on the... got damaged by the flak, possibly. To lose me, or is he going down? He's going down. And back over here, back to base. Someone's high up in the air. Over this way, where they were. Sure, no one's up my ass. Can't see anyone. My real disadvantage, all people have got to do is look at the bloody stream and they know where I am. Do you know what I mean? Put a 10-minute delay on it, that'll cause mayhem there. Where are we looking? Yeah, no worries. I like the way it happens, and you know, you don't touch nothing, or you don't touch anything, should I say. I'll have to jump out to test it. There's a couple of things I can try. Yes, it does, dotted fish. It's absolutely terrible. Because then you can go and put a post on Instagram. Somebody else who's flying can go and read that post and then know where I am. Happy New Year to you as well. That's how it works, isn't it? Loose lips, spell, shot down plane. I think that was the old war saying, wasn't it? or something like that. I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you, it's me. I've had confirmation from Frosty telling me that his is working. I didn't get you, Dampy. Yeah, it was more. I come up and I was following you down. I saw the smoke and I realised because you were racing back. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was something like that, but it doesn't work with planes. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem. But my radio's not working, so I think it's just me. So I wouldn't worry about yours. I'll go out anyway, and I'll have to check mine. Sometimes I've got such complex audio setup that occasionally I lose something that worked perfectly before, and it was working really well yesterday. I can hear somebody else. I can usually hear other people there. To be fair, I hear planes and echoes all the time. Unfortunately, only one of my speakers are working. I've got these really nice monitor speakers. Sound quality is superb, except I dropped one before I moved. So I've only got one, so I can hear all the sound from one, and it's quite difficult working out where the sound's coming from, because that's quite a big part of when you're fighting. You can hear the planes coming and where the shots are coming from and so on. And I just hear it out the left. And when I'm playing other games, like Valheim or something with some of these guys, it's like I can hear a giant. They go, "Where is it?" I went, "Somewhere on the left." On the left, and they're looking left. It could be anywhere, but that's the only point I can hear the sound from it, so it matters not. And it's one of those little things that I've got to buy a new set, but they are so good. You would not believe the sound quality. Obviously not PC speakers. Come and check my radio soon. I hate going around in silence. Got one down. Thought Stingy was coming in today. Anyone else coming in today? More than welcome. If you just fancy a go and download one of the planes for free. Possibly the easiest one's the P50. Yay! They do look really nice. You want to come in and fly with us? You're more than welcome if you want to. This is what annoys me about Star Citizen, trying to make planes like fly like this and fight like this, you know, when they're helicopters. Yeah, Normandy 2 is quite nice, I must admit. Syria is really good as well, but geez, is it heavy on memory or what? I had a problem with in fact, I had a computer, it was 32 gig of RAM, and if I tried to play Syria, after a point it just crashed. If I was streaming, I can get away and not stream, or I can play Syria. So I upgraded eventually and ended up with a 64 gig, and then I had some of the memory go on me. And even though I got some replaced under warranty, I still had issues. But now I'm back up to 64 gig and it makes quite a big difference. Should be able to play on any maps now. Is that shot or no? It's that propeller again, isn't it? I can't see these little buggers at all. I'll probably be around our base. Let's turn out. Let's try and hide down here. Basically there's a couple of things you need to do. Alright, let me show you. So you want to leave the server. Okay, and then at this level, if you go into audio,
petty warbirds don't get a lot of love in DCS.
oh, they don't.
I ever only see one server that is PvP. The rest is one or two
Right.
planes.
So here's your main output. You've done it all. Oh, you've done it all.
I already did that part.
And have you checked it all? 1, 2. 1, 2. Nothing. Input volume's fine. That's fine. Voice chat, we don't want to go there. Right, okay. So just go a search on the controls for VoIP. So whatever plane you're in, look for VoIP. Do a search on VoIP and then set an appropriate key. Something on your throttle probably. And that's about it. So I need to find out why this isn't working. That should be headphones, wavelength, default. Speakers. Or should it be on here? Let me think. I'll leave that default.
Is the DCS audio finally okay compared to just using SRS?
It's okay. I mean, the thing is they've made it so over complex. I mean, this is just aspects of it. They made it so over complex that the only thing I would think about are these settings here and this setting here. And if you do that, it's good enough. Now, usually it works fine. And for some reason, I can't hear anyone, so I'll turn a few things up just in case. It was perfect last night. You don't need to have this too high, 10%, 20%. I'll put it up to about 20. But anywhere between there and there, let's say okay. Now voice chat, radio options, start 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, headphones, microphone. So you can see this is working.
Hey Mal, I don't know if you're still there, mate. I've had absolutely no joy with the in-game voice here at all.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sort mine out. Now, I can't hear anybody, but everyone can hear me, so it might not be you.
No, I don't know. Right now I've got TeamSpeak running. I've got another buddy on Discord.
Oh, I know what it's like.
And I've got in-game voice, but it doesn't matter. It's no biggie. It's only a little bit of casual mucking about, but it would be nice if there was one solution that worked for everything, right?
Tell me about it, yeah.
Oh, SRS.
I could turn that on and then I'd have 4 different things running at the same time.
Yeah, when it works.
Anyone wants to Skype me at the same time, you know?
Do you want to put Microsoft Teams on as well?
Oh, let's start a Zoom call.
Yes, another good one, yeah.
All right.
Have you got the radio switched on in the aircraft? There's a
Yeah.
breaker for radio.
So it's just pressing button A, isn't it?
1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, it is.
5x5 now. I'm just going to call you back on that one sec.
I can't see anything anywhere. And Frosty works with Stu, but Frosty can hear me and everyone can hear me, but they can't. I can't hear them. One of the things you've got, Mort, I'm not sure if you know, left control, left shift and tab.
Yeah, got it.
And then
Window open, got the overlay up.
yeah, and that basically will show you whether you're broadcasting. So when you key the mic,
I can see myself
But
right now. Can you hear me
Right now,
twice?
are you hearing me twice?
No, unfortunately, I can't hear anything, and I don't know why.
You're on the same channels.
A's, I'm on A.
I'm hearing him. He's not hearing me. So
I can't hear Frosty either, but then Stu can hear Frosty, so I think it's me more than anything.
Yeah, I could hear Frosty all right. What about when you go to options, Mel? Check your volumes.
Yeah, I've got them both turned up, look. Master volume, I can turn this one up a little bit, but hang on a minute. I can do individual options here, look. So I turned them both up to about 70%, or I'm doing it now, but do you see what I mean? It's not making any difference. 1, 2, 4, radio check.
Lima
Oh,
Charlie.
I'm not getting anything. What's this? 1, 2, 4. Can you try broadcasting now? Oh, look, that's gone off. Not broadcasting, that needs to be either there. Right, can you hear me this time? You have to let me know if you can hear me. I've got this little switch and there's 2 radio modes. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4.
In the spit. Oh yeah, because you've got the transmit and receive, or transmit only, or receive only.
Yeah, it could be that. 1, 2, 4 radio check.
Yeah, you need to make sure that switch is in the. Hold up, is that the spit or is that the?
This is the spit. It's Mustang's easier. See, I
I
can't.
know one of them's got a switch where you can only receive or transmit. I just can't remember which one it is.
1, 2, 4 radio check. That one's working. I don't know if you can hear me, Mort. Yeah, I can't tell if you can hear me or not. It's quite difficult, isn't it? Okay, that's transmit. Switch lock in lever. Oh. You would think 1, 2, 4 radio check. I'm going to suddenly jump in a minute and someone comes out with something. It'll be really bloody loud. One, 2, 4 radio check. No, nothing on that one. 1, 2, 4 radio check. Yeah, I've got 2 positions on the switch here, Stu, and it looks like I transmit on both, but I don't know which is the one for receive. Just in case it's moved. Move this. So there's an R. So I think it would be more like receive easy, won't it? Receive rather than just transmit.
Yeah, I can't remember. Let me quickly go into my controls and have a look at the bindings for the spit.
Yeah. Don't want to be in there. I do apologise, as always. Just changing things around on the fly. Not the best thing to do. Right,
It was working all right yesterday, though, wasn't it?
everything was working fine. Yeah, that's the problem. It just worked. Now that's the switch for there. That's no switch. That's there. That's the only VoIP switch. Go and see what else is on the radio.
More radio check.
Which is there.
Right, so
No.
there should be 3 positions. There should be a receive position,
Yeah,
a transmit position,
yeah.
and a REM position. Remote, I think that is. So you need to be in the REM, and then it works.
Yeah.
The button on the wherever the button is on the stick or the throttle.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that working. I can see it lighting up the channels, but I can also see. I'm not hearing, but I can also see it on the other one, on the extreme look. That one. I can do that there. But I need some noise. Now, I haven't moved it like intentionally, but you never know whether there's been a switch that's moved it.
Yeah, it might have been. Oh. The volume is the same, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Click on the cog.
Radio
panel.
Hang on 1 minute. What's this one there? That's the dimmer. I can't see anything on the radio panel there. There is in-game, obviously, and that's sorted.
Yeah, but on the little grey thing that says radio mode on the screen.
Oh, yeah, there. I've done the volumes for both people.
You've checked that, haven't you?
Yeah, here. Oh, so you can see, I did move it up a little bit. They're not muted or anything. So that's 17. Oh, short range in as well now.
Yeah.
Spatey, do you copy me on the radio, matey?
555.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little look at other settings and see what
Assuming you can hear me.
I think you probably do, but let me change it to this other one and then try again. Copy me on the radio, Spatey? I think. Oh well. Let's start this thing up.
Spatey said, yes.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you. And it worked perfectly yesterday.
Lycums isn't transmitting.
Right, okay. So this is a problem I'm getting. I'm transmitting, but I can't hear anyone, and so other people don't know whether it's me, them, or what. We can't tell. Are you in a spit, or are you in the P51?
Spit.
Right, have a look at your little knob and see which way this has gone, this little toggle. Where is it at the moment? Middle, left or right? I think it might be on the right. Geez, that does nothing there, does it? It's, I'm transmitting. Everyone can hear me, which is, you know, great.
It's not in the audio options going to maybe a different channel where it says headphones.
It's going to the same channel as before, and then I've got a monitor on here, so I hear through the monitor. Maybe if I turn that up too much, it's going to make too much noise. It all worked yesterday, and I haven't even touched the volume stuff until recently for this now, because it runs on a different set of audio than, say, Star Citizen does.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird. And I think that's wavelength. Wait 1 minute, game. You might be right there, Stu. What will be interesting was if it was being output through the stream. No, that's out there. Default, headphones default. That's wavelength, main audio out. Game. Headphones default. I put that through. No, I don't want to put that through there. That's supposed to be output through there. I put that out there and say, okay. Radio check. I'm going to jump in a minute. Right. Whoever that was, hold your mic down longer.
This is more radio check.
5x5. See? Yeah, you spotted that, but it should have come out through where it should have come out, but it was on a different channel, so that's exactly what it was. Did you spot it? You know what I mean?
Sometimes that happens with me when I've had all my audio set up and it's all working, and DCS, it's not really DCS that does it, it's Windows. It messes with DCS's audio settings.
Yeah, just change things around a bit. That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? Okay, should be good to go now, mate. I think we know what it is.
No, it hasn't done it to me for a long time.
Yeah, copy that.
I think it did the other day. I had to switch all the audios.
Something's
from
just
default back
changed.
to the headset, and then I was playing, and it all went back to default again.
Sure, I just moved that by accident then. Right, okay. Let's get going anyway. Oh, found out what that button was that I thought that shit. Found out what that button was. Caused by accident, and it was my undercarriage. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We should be able to get back in. There's a button I've got, and it's my undercarriage, and I have to be quite careful. Yours isn't transmitting. Let's change this roll. Up here. Back again. Get a new helicopter. Thanks, Stu, anyway. Start again.
Yeah, no worries. Glad we sorted it.
Yeah, I couldn't understand why nothing had changed. Do you know what I mean? And it was perfect yesterday.
It might have been like with when OBS affected Windows compensate.
Could have done.
I'm not sure. You know, and again,
Look, I forgot to do that. Wonder if that'll work now.
if I've got
Let's see.
TeamSpeak, Disc and Discord and DCS, and that's usually when it starts messing about.
The thing is, I've got so many different bloody audio systems running, you wouldn't believe. And I have to make sure the right bit's on the right bit sometimes. And so many... Yeah, so many audio drivers as well. But it's more consistent than potato. Okay, let's go.
Anything else?
It was too... It would work, and then next day it wouldn't, and then you spend another hour trying to find out why it wasn't working. Let's put the radio on this time, shall I? Right, radio check. Excellent, thank you. Go over here a little bit, go over there a little bit, come on. Stop messing around. Right. going to be on the grass. Changing my feet and just letting go of my pedals there, and then I just work them with my toes. I've got TPR, so I always keep my heels planted on the floor when I'm flying, whatever I'm flying. I never like my feet on there. I have to put them on for the start because I need the brakes, but I use them very little, apart from when I'm landing some things. But in these things it's just toes, and that's all you need, just that slight pressure. I'm up by the way. Where are you guys? Yeah, where was that old airfield? Yeah, copy. Repeat please. Ah, yeah, copy that. Sounds like I haven't shut mine. There we go, get rid of the wind noise. It's all very quiet then, doesn't it? Noise in them. A little bit low, let's get a little bit higher. That's good. That mirror's a pain in the ass, isn't it? I'm up at oh, it's still round by the base. I know. Pulling your angels out. No eyes on you guys. Yeah, copy that. Where are you? There's the enemy base. What's this shit? Yeah, copy that. I see splashes. Yeah, copy, just crossing Go Feet Dry, Old Town. No eyes at the moment. Okay, is that you underneath? Okay. Is Tim still up? Or something dart off around the back of their base. Yeah, copy that. And get dragged over their base if you can help it. He says turning over their base. Yeah, hey, tidy. Tidy tib. Well-known Dickens classic with the cold, huh? You might not get that, I don't know. We're still working. Yeah, copper, you can shoot him until his wheels touch the floor if he's going into land. So until his wheels touch the floor is fair game. What was that, by the way? Yeah. Called ventilation. Okay, was that you come flying past? Where'd you go? There he is. Someone's just come shooting past me. What was that? It's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? That you, Mort, come bombing past me, or yeah, looks like it. Your team. Yeah, I got somebody feet dry in a spit. Could be Spatey. Spatey, give me a waggle if it's you. Yeah, copy that. Yeah, copy that. Just tell him to tap on his cockpit glass 3 times for a yes, 2 for no. It's like sort of having a nice day out, isn't it? Still awake, Luce? The tea maker's going to sleep. What about... Yeah, copy that. See him in German base. Oh, you bugger, not again. Yeah, copy that. Not sure what happened there. Oh, there. Oh, right. Did I crash into somebody? I don't know whether I just blacked out or just died. I think I just died. And just watch for a bit. When there's people who I don't know who's on it, what we have to be careful of is they don't go just shooting at people. You can't watch. Doing? You're gonna crash. Yeah, what's that? Oh, he's coming down a bit tough. Right. We got Loki or Loki. Right, okay, forward with the throttle, magnetos on, fuel on, primer 5. Also try not to knock your pop filter. Okay, wobbler till the light goes off. Okay, open the starter booster, brake on, squeeze the starter booster, fuel mixture forward, little bit of throttle, keep the brake on. 3 little switches. Oh, let's do the rudder first, bring it up to rudder being horizontal. Radiator, pitot pump, nose down. Just watching the gauge on the front. This is the elevator going down. Okay, turn around, pop the, well, when I say pop, don't pop it, just shut it. Okay, fuel safety, gun safety off, gun sight on. Radio set station A for alloys and 2 for the Germans. Okay, 3301 starting to taxi. Makes changes, usually a few dead planes in that wall there. Make sure the flaps are up, down, up. Check left. V3 taken active. Straighten out. Prop full forward or RPM full forward. Throttle build it up. Main pushes left. Just hold a tiny bit of brake. Try and keep it on the runway. Nose forward, not too much brake, otherwise it'll tip up. Just pull back gently. Gear up, keep it level for a bit, build up some speed. Okay, RPM down, 2.6. Throttle, forgot what it's called, down, about 7-ish, feet off, toes on, trim nose back up again. Just it's about level there, that'll do, it's plenty good enough. Okay, then start to turn and climb. Keeping eyes out for enemy. Switch the mirrors on. That's not the mirrors, that's the mirrors, there we go. Watch your speed. Speed's right at the moment. It's up to 3,000 feet. Go back round. How many you got on your side now, Stu? Why is that shooting? It's shooting at someone behind me. One's right up my ass, judging by that. Let's drag him round back over here. Okay. Looks like the ground defences are firing at something. Okay, I think we're on 4 as well, I think. And get 5 on one side and then the next one has to go to the other. Oh, sorry, yeah, you can get 5 on one side, then the other one has to flip over. Yeah. Okay, you two guys up now. Sure there was somebody over there, otherwise that wouldn't be shooting, would it? If it was that was shooting, it wasn't someone behind me. Could have been the bombers, thinking about it. It's funny, there's more of us on and yet not getting much in the way of contacts. I think little church. Old town over there, I think. You're going to bring me out around the back of their base. You've got a little bit of ground rising there, which is quite good. It gives you a little dip to hide behind. However, you do have flak on the enemy base. Enemy base, as far as I'm aware. Yep. Turn around, drop down the wall. See something ahead. Tally one coming down past cones by our base. Anyone just gone over Old Town? Yeah, copy, engage if you want, or just ignore, but they will create a few holes. It's coming down behind me. Yep, thought so. Too fast, can't stop that. I think I had a bit of a blow on the way past then. There's a little bit of a push. Probably coming into an end, I guess. Not shooting much today, am I? They should be coming in somewhere. Anybody wants to know how to start? I will go over it again if you want. Fuel up first, maybe. If anyone's got any questions as well, just jump in and ask, as always. Just gotta pull my nose down. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, it's not exactly overstraining, is it really? Shouldn't be too noisy. Okay. Who's on? Radio's not on. Go when you're ready. Yeah, copy. Just roll him, take off. Okay, so you two, I'll hang back. Wobbly. I don't mind the carpet. I shut my door, my carpet, my canopy even. No. Watch one across the back. Yeah. Not only does it work, It's all down to you. Uses sensible mechanics, sensible physics. This is the worrying thing. It's this that he thinks Star Citizen should be, without realising that they're never going to be this. But you try to make them this by nerfing the physics. I have a video in my head. Of course, but spaceships fly like helicopters, not planes. And you can't make helicopters fly like planes, that's the problem. Keeps forgetting that Star Wars was made up. It's PvP. It's PvP. It's just the motion. So if you fight helicopters, they fight like the spaceships do. So you get a lot of jousting, and you'll occasionally get spinning turrets, and occasionally you'll get a missile boat just spamming missiles. And that's what happens in space. Which is fine, you've got to understand that. You can't just say, no, I don't like that, I want it more cinematic, let's make it fly like planes, because that doesn't work. Just on the nature of the physics of it. So, you know, they go faster, they can't turn as good, same as helicopters. They can go in any direction, except helicopters have gravity that tempers some of the things they can do, but they can certainly spin around on the spot, spamming guns or spamming missiles, whatever they want. But you can't make them fly like planes no matter what you do. And if you try, as in that's what they're doing, you're taking away all the characteristics that make it the best damn space simulator ever into the best damn arcade looking arcade game ever, which is a shame. Okay, no idea where the enemy have gone. They're definitely out there somewhere, unless Stu's gone sightseeing again. Yeah, he was off that way, I think. Imagine him with his pipe and little flat cap looking out the window. With 4 aside as well. Oh look, runway. Nope. I wonder if my hand keeps catching that as I'm flying. Can't see any activity on the runway. Yeah, you can't even have 100% space combat realistically, because again, it's a different beast. You know, if you look at Orbiter, if you've ever played Orbiter, it's a free download, but that uses realistic physics both in the air and on the ground in space. And it's really difficult to understand and to control and to make it do what you want. And that's why you can't go too far into the space genre. But conversely, eyes on something inland, going down towards our base, approximately 3,000 feet. Negative coming up our way, opposite. Not sure who that is. Oh, lost it, it's too close. Okay, it's just gone racing past me. It's possibly one of theirs. Lost eyes at the moment. It's trouble when you zoomed in a little bit. That's where it's gone. Do you know what I mean? So you have to have a bit of a compromise, but doing what you do. Like the nonsense about not having shields when you're moving. It's just crazy. Is that you 2 feet wet, end of their base high? Yeah, there was something when shooting past me inland. The thing is, it's very difficult to start comparing the year and going future, because you'd be asking the question, like now, well, why are we putting our lives at risk in spaceships when we could use drones? Okay, got somebody on my wing, one of ours. I don't know if you can hear me. Is that you, Spatey, or Loci, or Lucky? Turning off. Should have. Yeah, you shouldn't see any enemy planes. I mean, you would think, you know, in 29, whatever it is supposed to be, you wouldn't really be putting your life at risk, would you? All be AI based. All you got to do is build the things and ship them out. I mean, even the Ukraine war is picking up on that one. How many times are they using drones to do stuff? It's all drone this, drone that, isn't it? But you got to make it fun. It was quite good fun before. It just needed slowing down a bit. Yeah, but changing it to what it is, master modes, doesn't work. I understand it, but it's just a bad implementation. I would have it that the only person who can fly the ship is the pilot, but he can't fire guns and weapons unless you're in a single plane, and that forces you into at least 2 people if you want someone to do the other stuff. I know it's not there yet, but if you've got a 2-seater plane with 2-seater ship with 2 people able to do something, you need 2 people to fly it. It's not going to be popular, but that's just the way it is. Coming down the coast, just passing cones, coming up to our base soon. Yeah, that's fair enough, but you should, you know, the pilot shouldn't be able to do everything in the ship unless it's single. Sorry, go again.
Just pressing the front back.
Yeah, copy that. Alright, sorry. You can have it switched on here to have it only observation if you want. So, you know, it depends on how you want to set it up, but if you write a mission, you completely control how and what you can do within that mission in terms of what you can see, what you can't see, etc. In the more modern stuff, if you've got AWACS, you can have drones. Unfortunately, you can't sort of control drones, but you can have AWACS, and the AWACS will report. You can even have GCI. So there's a couple of third-party modules where somebody can just be on the screen calling out where the AWACS has picked up enemy fighters, directing people to airports, etc., etc., helping people back, telling them when people emerge, in all sorts, providing it's picked up by the AWACS or the drones. So you can walk people in. It's quite good actually, it's really well done. You've also got something that you can plug in, which we could replay this, but from like having a black box. So the same way you've got your data analysis with racing cars, Formula 1, you've got that with this, so you can track every single detail, every single stat, and watch an animated representation of what you're doing. You've also got the ability to replay everything we're doing now and look at it from different camera angles, and then you can put your film together by shooting it in particular ways and then cutting in between. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to go forward and backward, and it is like a straight play. You can speed it up, but you lose sync. So if you want to do, say, you get into a big furball, if you ask all the people to send you their data files or their tracks, you can actually replay that on your own computer, okay, and then film it and cut it and put it all together. And it looks amazing if you could take the time, but you can sync it all in if you want. And there's some quite good, amazing stuff. I think the best game recorder I've ever seen is the one from Battlefield 2, which was Battle Recorder. You could just track people, slow them down, do all sorts. It just was fantastic. And you could go forward, backward, and go to the point you want, whereas in this, unfortunately, it's forward, slow, fast, and that's about it. But you can change all the angles, do it how you want. If you've got a controller, you can go into... That was a plane, or was that a seagull? Seagulls, probably. You can go into... Use the controller, use Steam as your input. Yeah, seagulls. And do it that way around, and you can get some amazing shots, which I will be doing at some point, but not just yet. Okay, I've got something high over there, base. Oh, that's exactly what we are doing. We're just looking for planes. Fuel at the moment. I don't pay too much attention to it just yet. Fuel, 2 fuel tanks on this according to Kev. You've got a top one and a bottom one. If I press this button down here, if it's full, which it is, it's... Ooh. Okay, playing up my ass. I'm on the wall. Just, oh shit, just by their base. Not sure why it's not shooting at me. Okay, I've got a plane in the ass, running back home, coming down the beach, really low. I'll be heading to Old Town soon, if I can survive. Don't get much ammo. Okay, he's bugging me now. I think he's hit me. Heard my engine going. Right, let's see if this works. Slow it down. Yeah, copy that. I think my plane might be buggered. Heading back towards cones, going extremely slow. Yeah, plane's buggered. I think my ailerons are shut off or something. Not sure what's happened to the plane behind me, but this is buggered, losing RPM and power. Good. Okay, jump down. Here you go, but that's no levels. It's going to be that's frosty. Illumination. Comment on this, by the way, because I can see stuff from here that they can't see necessarily. If I jump out here, select roll, go to release slot briefing, fly, then we should see what's going on. Look, there we go.
Sorry.
Yes. Oh. No, there he is.
That's alright.
There's Tim. But did he crash into you? I missed it. Got no prop now. Dead stick. He's out before he dies. He's gonna die. Close. Nice. Nice, we got up. There's anything flying at the moment. Everyone else is dead. Have we lost a few, Stu?
Let me check.
I can see you and Frosty. And then there's three of us, I think.
More Tim Pickle.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to watch for a bit. I'm going to go and make a cup of tea and I'll just keep an eye and keep a camera on them. Okay. Just take this off for now. Go on. Ah. What is that in the Fucker Wolf or the BF? Yeah, the BF as well, from memory, has also got a dive all flat. Right, I'm going to make a cup of tea, be back in 2 ticks. Leave you watching Tim landing. Kettle's boiling, but the tea lady's fast asleep, which is a bit useless. I should have woke her up really, but hey. She did well last night, stayed till 1 o'clock. Does look nice, this map. If anyone wants to jump in and play with us, you're more than welcome. Lumi, you can download this game for free. Not only that, you can try all the modules, including the maps, for free for 2 weeks each as well, if you're interested. If you've got the joystick, you shouldn't have a problem. But yeah, you can download it and try anything or everything for free, each one for 2 weeks. That will take you a while. After 6 months you can do it all again, and it won't cost you anything. If you're interested, that is, let me know and I'll tell you where to get it and how to get to the free stuff. But don't use Steam. You can get it on Steam, but don't use Steam, you won't be able to use the free stuff. You're going to save it? It should do. Yeah, that probably isn't, but for the vast majority of people there's so much on there, to be honest. More than enough to keep somebody busy for 2 weeks with each module. Right, kettle's boiling. Okay. Frosty coming in. I'll be back in 2 ticks. We've got a big hole there, which is not good. If your wheel goes down there, it will knacker your undercarriage completely. Not sure what happened to Frosty. What happened to Frosty? Oh, right, okay. he got done by the AAA. So we got one there, one there, one there. So somebody's not in yet. Probably Stu. Yeah, Frosty's back in. Could do with a few more people playing, ideally. If anyone's interested. You don't have a HOTAS. You don't necessarily need a HOTAS. I don't know what's going on with your lot in terms of your flak. The others are still there, but my ground crew isn't now. She's completely gone. My air hostess, she's asleep. You still have a net? She does. Yeah, jump. Are you up now, or was that it? You got another one to go. Is this you? Yes, it is. All right, matey. Just carry on, and I'll jump in BF then. We'll have a 2v2. I fancy having to make my own tea. That's terrible. She's on holiday, she knows the job, and I had to do it. It's a good job she's asleep. You come and give me shit otherwise. Anyway, sorry, Lumi. So, a joystick, you don't need a HOTAS, you can get away with a joystick. The way this has been put together is you can get yourself a cheap-ass joystick to try it out that you might spend, I don't know, $34 or $50 on. As long as it's got forward, back, left, right, twist, and a hat, and a couple of buttons, then you can do most things. Even these things. Even though when you look at the controls, there's a lot of them, a bit like Star Citizen, because the cockpits are fully clickable, including these planes, then you can click most of the buttons. And you can also use things like left shift, left alt, left control, left Windows key as modifiers for all the keys. So your one hat can do 9 different functions. That's 9 different functions with 4 options on each one. And your buttons, using one of those keys, can do lots of things. Or you can define a button as a switch. So when you press it, all the buttons on your joystick, including axis, will do a different role. So you could have a setup for on the ground and taxiing, and setup for fighting, and so on and so on. It's quite flexible. But I would always recommend someone start off with something cheap, just to see if they like it, because it can be quite complex. Some of the manuals, there's a manual for the A10, is probably 600 plus pages. People don't want to read it, and that's why they come to me. But it's not that difficult. It just seems really overwhelming at times, but if you learn it properly, and in other words a little bit at a time, then that's absolutely fine. Let me just turn down the cheap ones. Monitor value. I don't mean my monitor because I'm monitoring media. Otherwise it triggers this mark, so. This is a bit of fun now. Really nice planet. There's no convergence. If you look, the beams go through the top. The cannons are in the centre. That doesn't sound good. But, the cannon's in the centre of the top, and the machine guns are coming through the top of it. If you look closely, I don't know whether we'll see because it's too bright. Usually you can see little flames looking out around, but I think it's too bright for it. So that's Frosty. Frosty's listening. Turn your head to the right, give us a wave. Yeah, it's not Star Citizen, is it? Just have a little guy in there that turns his head around. Just got to watch the... has he got a bomb on him? No. Just got to watch the flak from here. Let's see if anyone's left down there. Oh yeah. There's going forward. Is it there? Okay. There's turn 2. really throws the weight. In this, when you start putting weight on things, it makes a big difference. Your aircraft or helicopter gets really sluggish. If you overload it, you've got a problem. It affects all your parameters basically because you're carrying weight. Unlike say SC where you can stick anything in there, most of the time it doesn't. But then it's not this and this isn't that, to be fair. But it's nice that the weight makes a difference. Whether you're carrying troops or weapons or ammunition or whatever, that weight gets added on. Flight characteristics will change. Rusty's coming back. Stu's nipped to the loo. Is he moving now? Yep, starting up. It's a fucker wolf. Can never remember which one this is. It's the D, Dora. There's an Antonia and a Derek, as I call it. A little rack of bombs. Yeah, we could do with more people, and there's quite a few on yesterday. It was quite good. You get up to 6 aside and you get some really good fur balls. When you've only got 2 or 3, it sort of kills a bit, and we're only about 10 mile apart from here. Also we use, this is called Old Town. This is the German base, Old Towns. Then you've got Cones, then you've got Old Base. Then you got the other enemy base, and that's what we use to call out with, so we know where people are. Frost is having a fly. Better with the controller, but the controller's missing the control things, but that's a disconnected unfortunately, which is a bit of a bugger. It just gives you more opportunity for various shots and footage. So nice lovely flight at the moment. Let's leave it to. Bomb blast, I think, or whether he just got smashed in the face by the flak. It's been looking there. These medals are really good. Gotta be careful, otherwise he's going to get blown up by his own bomb blast. And what's worth losing me on there? Sometimes you're going to delay fuses on when they bed themselves in and blow up, but I think those have gone down. Right, so what's got two on his ass? Tim's here. Has he just crashed there? Oh, they might have already attacked him. He's seen these now. Go for there. Oh look, he's not high at all. They're coming in low, but he's coming in low as well, so we go with this one. Bombs popping down the window, against the house. It's got to be careful, otherwise they'll blow himself up. Close these buildings up, he's gonna... Oh, he's got the... Is that a delay fuse? Oh yeah, delay fuse, there you go. See the blast off that. Also got his lights on. I'm not sure whether he realises that. All the propeller is realistic now as well. Never used to be. But now it's a propeller that turns. Someone's been shot down. Don't know whether it was by the back or what. We got left. Probably better if we go from here. Yeah, no worries, matey. Yeah, no worries. Frosty's off street. Oh, really? Oh, right, okay. Which one is the Spitfire, the one at the back? He's jumping. Steady. That's this way. Oh, that was a little bit out, missed his wing off. Not sure why I'm getting static. The other plane was German, yeah. The other one was a Fokker Wolf with bombs on. I'll jump into the German plane now. Not sure why I'm getting static. Hopefully it will go, yeah. Right, more. I've switched sides. Frosty's jumped off. So this is a German plane. This is the BF-109. Oh, DCS has just crashed. Lovely. Oh, DCS hasn't just crashed. Has the server crashed or anything? I was just told that... Oh, there it goes. I was told DCS has just crashed. And then I was back in the plane and it's told me again and pulled me out of it. And then I'm... Oh, right, now it's crashed. So I was going to say 3 times I was in and out. Yeah, no worries. It's a little bit quiet tonight. Alright, see you both. So I'll fire that back up again, and for your benefit, Lumivox, I'll show you. You did? I don't think the server crashed. I think it was me that crashed. So you should see a picture back up again in a minute. I'll just give it a second. I'll show you the other plane, the German one. It'll come up in a minute and you'll see something on screen. You don't get to see it on Twitch, the main loader screen. Which one's got rockets? God, I haven't even flown that for yonks. Probably get it going then, I guess. Is the P-47 in?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's in, but I haven't touched that either for years. Yeah, let's have a look. Unless the server's gone. No, server's up. Yeah, that was quite good. And the delay when you dropped them, because the first lot was dropped by Mort and they didn't seem to go off. So I thought as on a delayed, but they weren't. And then I saw you drop yours and I thought, oh, they haven't gone off, but maybe they're on a delayed. And lo and behold, they were as well. Yeah, it did take quite a time. You can see the blast come back off it as well. Oh man, when I look at this, it's like, how do I fly this again? What buttons have I got set? Okay, that was... yeah, it's been a long time. Power. It's most all of them on the first one, isn't it, I think? Yeah. Hang on a minute, I've got other things to do first. Let me have a look, I'll get there. Oh, they do, yeah, as I said, and this is why you don't necessarily need a really big... Yeah. Hang on, is it the fuel forward and aft. It's both of them, is it, or just forward? I can't remember. Don't need auxiliary MW50. And there's something else over here, isn't there? Throttle's got to go forward. Oh man, my head. Right, okay, that's the... yeah, no worries, matey. I won't be on tomorrow night, but someone else will be. The primer pump, where's that? You sure? Yeah, I don't think you need it. The other thing I can't remember, let's put these on. W50, right. I can't remember what the thing is to... Oh, there we go. I did remember. It's a little switch hiding there, which is... stabilizer trimming up and down. Let's have a look then. I remember basically we've got a... This has got a doodad built in, hasn't it? Yeah, you push it and then pull it, or pull it and then push it. And this, I think, needs to be up here. You pull it and then press it. But I can't remember. Is there something I'm supposed to do with it? Is there a governor on this? Yeah. Yeah, it's always a pain in the ass. What was that, Stu? Yeah, you might be right. I can't remember. Is it a pull and then a push, then a pull, or a pull, then a push? I'm missing something. I know I am. Right, it's a push. Hold it down for 30 seconds or so, and then a pull. But then I can't remember what else I'm supposed to do. Haven't got my oxygen on yet. Wait a bit. Is that a fuel pump or a brake? Fuel. Should it be up, down, middle? Up. Yeah, it's up. That's why. Okay. God, I haven't found this for donkeys. Yeah, the radios are a pain in the ass. Took us a while to get them working. Okay, got that started. Right, what else we got on here? Oxygen. It needs to go on. This needs to be unwound. These are some sort of machine gunny things. I just spin them all around. Not sure what I've got on. That needs to go up. Ooh, that works. Don't know what sort of other weapons I've got. Let's have a look. Fusing, fuselage, rockets. That's the arm. Okay. Put some rockets on. Or is that it? Or is there a lot of rockets? For grenades, air-to-air rockets. There's quite a few. Don't need that. Livery. Livery and onions. See if we get them. A handle to shut the canopy. I don't know whether I'll stay in there or even take off in this. As I said, I haven't taken off at all yet. I haven't touched it for ages. That's a very short runway that direction. I need to go left. I'm also going to drink a bit of tea. Sorry, I was going to show you the other one. They're all quite detailed. It's well worth having a look. As I said, you just need a cheap-ass joystick to get you going. If you ask around if anyone's upgraded, can they give you the joystick for free, you'd be surprised. They'll either say no, politely, or they might do. And just, you know, I'm new to DCS, haven't got a joystick. If you've got one available, would you mind giving it me if you've upgraded? Which is what I used to do anyway. It's like Lisa upgraded her memory to 64. So I said, well, give your other memory away to somebody who can use it. You know, don't try and sell it or something. Just give it away and then someone can benefit from it. And that's what happens. Right, flaps. I've got radiators on this. Okay, and flaps analog or digital? Oh yeah, left hand side, aren't they? Oh, I have to watch that way a bit. Okay, I can see my flaps. You can't stop them, can you? They're not sort of bury the up, down, take off, landing type thing, aren't they? As I said, you know, I used to fly this years and years ago. It's just been a long time. I haven't touched it. Yeah, that's what mine are on, is they're all the way up or down. If you look here, this is a very crude, this is telling you the size of the wingspan, and you adjust here. I've probably already got that on. Let's have a look. It's usually this one here. There we go. So this is the wingspan, so you got 11.2 for a spit, there's 10. Possibly that little line there, although it doesn't seem to be changing much, to be honest. But that usually is the site.
Radio check.
Yeah, I forgot my radios, just 1 minute. So radios down here, left. Radio check. Hello? Yeah, I can't seem to see what you want to. I heard you. Oh, I know why. Dozy idiot.
Yeah, channel 2.
One of the things I haven't done is searched for VoIP. So we're going to here, select 3.3 radio check. At work, Jack?
Ciao.
Dankeschön. Right, finished my cup of tea. Just need to have a quick coffee. Right, I also need to know some sort of rocket-like buttony thing. I think this is automatic. You just squeeze and it pops up, yeah? Okay. Do you know how to fire the rockets? Is it your little doodad on the little levers? Yeah. And then you should be able to just fire. Yeah, that's it. Right, let's see how this goes. Oh, I need to go left, don't I? It's no good going right. So these are very similar to the P51. I've got RPM here and I don't need RPM. So what I've got to try and do is keep this that's a little bit quiet, that is, at the moment. Let's see if I can actually take off. Anyone want to bet? Not sure where Stu is.
What's that? I've got to start again.
Yeah, copy that. Don't worry, I'm going to have a go. If you left a hole in the wrong way.
Oh, I didn't crash it. Well, I had a ground loop.
Yeah, copy that. Let me just turn you guys up. Go over there. Turn that up. Can you just type something for me, Frosty, please? Let's see if I can get this going. It'll be fun. It'd be good if I can get it up. Ah, right, okay. Oh, yeah, I did notice when somebody did them. Can you? I forgot my helmet. My helmet, my handle. Right. Might not necessarily have a button for might not have a button for the bombs or the airborne 2. This thing does go incredibly quick, by the way, but if you're not careful it's easy to pull it out of the air from memory. I said I haven't flown this for a long time. Just looping around back towards the end of the base with feet wet.
I'm turning towards Canada to go to put a rocket run on the base.
Yeah, probably not sure whether mine will fire. Probably don't have a button for it. Oh, look at it, it's already doing like nearly 600k. It's probably about 20 mile an hour in real numbers.
I'm going to see if I can shoot the cannons.
Yeah, I know, this is the problem. Let's put it full throttle. If I've got a button that's going to do this, probably haven't. Oh look, rockets go down quite low. Higher, close, there we go. Yeah, that works too. This used to be really good in ILT back in the day. Yeah, just fired him. It's an incredibly quick plane. I'm not quite sure what's... Well, unfortunately it's in kilometres. I don't do kilometres. But that's why I said, oh look, it'll do 600 or 700. And then I said that's probably 20 mile an hour. So you can see down there, it won't do 700 from this. But it's like a BF 109. Once it's up in the air, you come down, you'll get 700 easy. You see what I mean? So what's 700k? It's probably not that much really. Let's think. 5k is 3 mile. 500k is 700. Is it? I don't know. I can't do k. I'm old. Is that all it is? I'll just give it a bit of height. Or dive down. This is why they're really good. They just should be living upstairs, diving down, and then coming back up. A lot more height than that. Well, I got like 4 or 5 different readings. Let's get back up in there. Get higher. The BF 109 is easy peasy. Just goes, but much over 700, 750 or so, and you'll just lose control. You stick, you can't pull it out of it or anything. And there's the 18C. Cruises at about 250 to 270, enjoys itself, but your fuel lasts forever. Let's get some height. Alpen Abwärts, Dork, Sprindelung. Not quite sure what it means. Far. It gives you the speed to get back up high as well. It should do. About 1,000 metres, 3,000 feet. So the way, well, the BF 109's not so sure about this probably. You just basically want to fly up there somewhere, up to about 3,000 metres, throttle back, dive down, shoot, pull back, get back up there before they can do anything. If you can force a spit or if you force spits to try and follow you up, which they do, they'll go so far and then they'll just stall out, and then usually they'll naked their engine by then. And it really is this sort of boom zoom. I'm not so sure about where this sits exactly. I know it was one of the most feared things that was anti-spits, I think, at the time. That's all I know. My knowledge is not good. Kev, you might know more. Vodka Wolf, Laura, or Dennis, as I call it. Did it work all right, Stu? Negative, I've just left that to open. The left one is up, the right one isn't up. There's the master arm, which is the one in the middle of the little rotary dials, I think. So I've got red lights on those. Whoops. No, that's the problem. And that's why you don't play turn fights with these German ones. Still got more rockets. It's coming from both places at a time. Oh, look at them. Didn't realise they were like little sort of firework boxes. Can I land it though? That's the thing. Very quiet, there's no audio in my end. squirrely. Squirrely, got to be short. Saved it just. Putting my brakes. Pulling the stick all the way back. Trying to get slow down. I think I've knackered my left hand side. I think I've bounced the... Looks like I've bounced the left wheel. Bent it under, look. You come in and I was moving on the way. Still got rockets. Those are quite good actually. I don't know whether it's supposed to be air-to-air rockets. Might try those when I'm on next. You should be able to, but a spit's quite nippy, but they just turn. It's just because you go at quite a speed. And unfortunately, these, unlike the BF109, if you look, who's coming up in a spit? Or in the P47? These things are either up or down. If you get into the BF109, which is what I was going to show you earlier, so jump into this. This one's quite, again, there's similarities but differences, but it's quite an easy start. So you've got a flare gun as well, that actually works. So if you pull the trigger, you send a flare off, which is quite useful when you're flying. If you're in trouble and somebody can't see where you are, you can fire that and everyone can see it. Right, so just over here, there's a switch panel. You want the top one on the left side, the Jenny, then the pitot, and then the one on the bottom, right? I always forget what they are. Ignition, and then... Yes, please.
Where's your car?
Oh, it's up here, darling. Is that what you asked? So battery, 2 radios,
Asking if you're okay.
and a pump. You've been asleep?
Yeah.
This is a radiator. Right, this is air, oxygen. Oh, Frosty's asking for sandwiches, but you won't hear him. That's radio number 2, okay. Then we look over here, most important switch on this. Oh man, sometimes my head's in the wrong place. There's a little switch just down here. Yeah. Right, push this forward, that's fuel booster pumps. Make sure this little switch is back, which is the governor. Just one moment, I've got a fly or something. Yeah. Magnetos. MW50, which is a methanol water mix, gives you extra boost. It's called Red Bull. Guns, gun things, tells you what ammo you've got, I think. Okay, artificial horizon. With this one, you can't start it yourself, so you've got to ask the ground crew and run the inertial starter. So there's a starter that it's a flywheel basically that they've got to spin up to speed, and then when that's ready, right, this little thing, we're going to pull it. Let's move that out of the way. We're going to pull it and then you'll start, but it always looks like you're not going to start, so put the brakes on as well. So you have to keep hold of this until it goes. So it looks like it's going to go, then it slows down. Looks like it's going to stop, keep holding it, and then it starts. Hold it a bit more, then let go. Push the throttle up a little bit. Okay, you want to put the nose down to about 1.5. So you're looking at that number there. It's got an auto rudder trim, you don't need to trim the rudder. And then you've got this clunky canopy. Yeah, that's what I thought they should do, but I'm not sure whether they're full by default or half by default. So I turn them all the way up just in case. Okay, now the steering on this, you can lock the tail wheel there, which locks it forward. However, if you don't lock it, the way you steer with this is you push the rudder, but it won't do anything until you touch the brake. So you sort of turn it and then unturn it by going the opposite direction. Now if you haven't got the tail wheel straight, then it will turn around like this, really just turn around on the spot, so to speak. So because of where I'm parked, I need to go back up this way first, I think. Is that right? Yeah, no, this way. Or out there, I don't know, I'm not normally parked up here. There's enough runway anyway. So before you lock the tail wheel, you want to make sure, hello. Before you lock the tail wheel, make sure it's going straight. I'm looking for where the runway is. It's down there, isn't it? And then lock the tail wheel. And the amount of torque that you get from this, basically, is phenomenal. So you need to make sure that as you go down, it pushes it to the left a lot. So you dab in the brake like this. The radiator is on fully open at the moment. So when you're ready to take off, you switch the radiator up. And then just as we go around this corner, I don't want to go too fast, because I want to be in a straight line when I do this. Thanks, darling. Next time, can I wake you up if you're asleep? Because I did come down and pull faces at you while you were there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was you doing?
I'm not going to show you here. You're awake now.
How long were you doing that for?
Oh, I was there for about, I don't know, a little bit. They encouraged me there.
Did they?
Yeah, it was that frosty.
That was it. Terrible.
You know what he's like. So you need to build up a bit of speed before you really start to fight or anything. And you can see the speeds just there on the left. And then what I usually do is just hang a right and just do a nice easy climb. And then let the speed build up. We have rules on here because with these, if you try and fight when the speed's that low, they'll just drop out of the sky. They're pretty useless. So you've got to get some inertia and use that as well to get up high. Now the difference between this and the other one is the flaps are analog. So instead of just being up, down or on the way up and not being able to do anything, you can make an adjustment and just put a tiny little bit of flap in. Can you see it there, looks that's enough just to give you a little bit of a tighter turn. Except that might have been the radiators. Let's have a look. Saturate it a bit more. Just looking with my flips. Oh, there it is there. The same next to it. That bit, that's the bit. Which is going up now, and then the radiators are just down there. So where are we? Climbed a little bit, not paid too much attention. Just bring the nose down a bit. Whenever you call the sight up, you sort of move over to the right so you can look at the sight. You'll see what I mean there, look, see? So your sort of positioning changes just a little bit. And when you fire sort of straight out front. You've got to lift the safety off. You've got to prime the cannon, as it's called, something cannon there. And then you've got a gun which fires through the front, through the prop, and then the cannon which fires through the nose. And you can change those to explosive rounds as well for going against fighters, bombers, B-17s and such. So you're up at 1.5 okay, and it just goes. If you open the throttle up now, take that off. Usually it just gets in the way a little bit. I'll go up 7 you want. Start to pull back up again. And before you're off, you're all the way back up to where you were. So you sort of boom and zoom, which is where they get their name from. We're back up here at speed. Yeah, so at the front, let's get this. So the cone is the one there in the middle. So we see the machine guns. The car comes right up there. So you just do a little squeeze for the normal machine guns, which you can see them alternated. They go through the propeller and then wait till you're really close, and then you can do the cannon as well. It's basically, the Germans were quite advanced with it all, so they had timing, so when they fired, the timing is such it goes through the gaps in between the blades, which is quite clever if you think about it. Probably isn't that difficult. I'm sure the firing pin is basically on some sort of mechanism that when the blades go round, it allows the firing pin to go. Kev will probably know more, I don't know. But that's how I would imagine it would be, a mechanical system. Oh, there you go, they know. See, I'm not a plane nerd, unfortunately. But it's really good. Now, the problem is when you're moving at speed, and these need to ideally be moving at speed. There's a thing down here, and I can't see it because that's out of line. Makes it very difficult to turn. So you can't turn tight at all. And if you start slowing down to get into a turn fight, then you're going to lose that ability to sort of just suddenly get back up again. And because once you're down and once you're going slow, you've lost that energy. So although we're still going, you know, down here, it makes it difficult. I've got the flaps down a little bit, so I can turn reasonably if I want, as you can see. But now I haven't really got the speed, and I'm losing speed and energy all the time. And if you got a Spitfire, they'll be all over you like I don't know what, dogs with a bone, for want of an expression. These are shooting at me. You know, the owls in the background. Can you hear that? There's one gun. So yeah, if you get into a turn fight with a Spit, you probably won't win. And the other thing is, you got that MW50 water methanol mix. So if I want extra boost, push that up. You see that little gauge shoot up? Suddenly I get extra energy, but I've only got a limited amount of that. Okay. And then that won't last that long, but at least I've got some height again. Oh, great. Who's that behind me, Stu? Sort of runs rings around you, doesn't he, a little bit? It's either a clip wing spit or a P51, one of the two. Might be a full spit, let's have a look. Yeah, it's a proper spit. Could be the clip wing. See the way the tips are gone. There's visibility on him there. Probably turned under me. Got the base having a go now. Another mirror in the cedar, and there's an awful lot of metal work. Look it up. See what I mean about metalwork. Need to change my view slightly. Move it back just a little bit so I can see around a little bit more. Left aileron's a bit better, isn't it? In VR you'd be sick, trust me. Is that you, Stu, by the way, I take it? Good. Nothing I can do with that. I'm flying. Come on, get the parachute out. Oh, someone else there. I didn't realise. Oh, this is zipper. Where the hell is this zipper? Yeah, there's someone flying around like in P51. Yeah, is this? Yeah, there's a P51. The trouble is the skins are the same, so yeah, I should have realised you see the square wings. But then when you get the clip wing spit, you'll see it looks very similar, especially now. Sometimes it's difficult. It's alright from the side, this is a different shape. Spit is this one. Let's change coalition, go into blues. This is a spit. See what I mean? So there's a clip wing version of that as well. And again, none of these are over difficult to start. This one, you push the throttle forward and you can see how the electrics come on. Put the magnetos up, put the fuel up all the way, prime the pump 5 times and then fasten it back up. Hit the wobble switch till that light goes out. Open both of these flaps and then squeeze both buttons. When the propeller catches, press the mixture forward. You'll see it down on the left in a minute. Okay, and that's started. That's it. Couple of little switches to do down here. First of all, trim the rudder. Put the, what is that now? Oh, that's it, radiator, pitot, fuel pump, nose down because it points up really high. Weapons. Okay, and safety. Safety's there. That's ready to go. Got a mirror as well if you want it. Oh, not that one, this one. And that's it. And then the other one is the, or one of them, not the other one, is the P51D. You get a P51D when you first get DCS. That's one of the free planes, but you get this to keep, and this is you get this version but without the guns. Basically, it's a TF51D, which is a trainer. Again, it's straightforward. You got generator, battery, pitot heater, I think is that one. Yep. Come round to the left, put the flaps up, put this little heating vent forward, give it 5 degrees of left rudder. That's the count of the torque. Moving round, we're gonna, I move this up a little bit. You should really move it up forward, but I don't want it rolling around, so I move it to there. Put the fuel booster on. Okay, put the magnetos on, or ignition in this case, because it's old. Fuel. Put the brakes down. Prime the engine. Pop the cap, start the engine, put the mixture down to run. Okay. And this one you can take off as well soon. So you can see they're all quite easy to do. See the hydraulics. Is it hydraulic? I suppose it might be. But flying is difficult because it's real world physics. P47, I've completely forgotten. I used to fly that a lot. This is the spit clip wing. If we have a look at that. And you see why I was getting a little bit mixed up. When you look at it now, you see it's quite different. But it's like the spit with the wings cut off. I used to fly a kite like that, and you could zip those tips in, and it increased the stability of the kites. I don't know what it does for the planes. Startup exactly the same. P47D. That's a little bit more to it. I've completely forgot how to fly it, but it sounds like a washing machine. I couldn't even go through this anymore. I've forgotten. Nice aircraft. Quite a good fighter, quite a good bomber. Clown plane, which I'm going to have to fly in a day or two, which is the I-16. It does look like a clown plane. Show you that one. So it's just tiny. It's a little tiny stub thing. You've got little doors there that you have to close. There's a few controls and that's it. And whilst it looks, you know, I call it a clown plane, it's absolutely brilliant. Exactly, it is that sort of thing, but that is if you've got somebody who knows what they're doing, it's absolutely devastating about the against the BF-109s. What happens is you get the spits and that pulling the BF-109s down to a turn fight. These all come in at about 2,000 feet, 3,000 feet maybe. And when you fire the weapons on this, you've got so many machine guns all blatting away at once, coming out of there. And they just basically shower all over the BF-109s, will take them out. And this thing can just turn on a sixpence. Oh yeah, the gear is quite interesting. It takes forever to wind the gear up. You can automate it. I do have a switch, but it is literally push a few cogs, pull a few buttons. There's some switches under there, but I've got it written down. I haven't flown it for years, but trying to turn this thing up to get the gear. And then there's a spring that goes round, and you can tell when the gear's up. It's just old, but it works. Do you know what I mean? It does the job. So I'm going to jump into that next time I'm on, which is going to be Friday. So I'll try and learn it again Friday afternoon. So it looks like I know what I'm on about. Yeah, I'm going to fly it for Friday when we're fighting. So as long as I can fly without it overheating, I'll show you what it does against the BFs. So if we can get a few people on Friday night, it's very good. There is a guy, I can't remember where he's from, Sweden or Germany, flies one. We had him on before, and he was just taking BF-109s out. As soon as they got down and were slow, he'd just come along, kill them. And if you see bullets coming from behind, you literally just turn, and they can't keep up with you. They can't make a turn. It's, as I said, it's like a clown plane. No, matey, you lot haven't. I have. I'm away tomorrow. I'm out in the morning, back Friday morning. It is Catch the Pigeon, but it's hilarious and it just works. I quite like it. At first I just, really wrote it off, but it is a good little plane, to be honest. And then you've got the Mozzie, which isn't in game. Unfortunately, the Mozzie wasn't out when this come in. I think that's everything here. We first started playing, I think, this in anger way back, and it sort of become a Christmas thing. Last year no one was interested, so we didn't bother. And even now, as you can see, if we get 4 or 5 people aside, then, we're doing well. You get 12 people on, and it's a whole different ball game. And you makes your neck ache just looking round. But anyway, what's happened to my stream? That's interesting, that's changed. Right, anyway, with that, I am going to have to jump off. Thank you very much for watching. And let me get rid of the YouTube people. Thank you very much if there's anybody watching there.